All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. Do you want to know three simple daily habits that will keep you motivated? And as we know, motivation is so important because motivation develops that consistency. And consistency is very important in achieving any goal. You just can't take action one day, even if it's all out action one day, and then all of a sudden, maybe you do it for a couple days in a row, then all of a sudden burn out. I would rather you see you do something consistently, even if it's small, day after day after day, and then all of a sudden, you know what, you build that momentum to achieving your dream. And in order to do that, you must stay motivated. And again, you know what, to stay motivated, here are three things, three daily tasks, three simple, easy daily habits that you can do. Now, before I share with you what these three things are, I want to remind you that if you're getting value from my blog, from my channel, from my videos, my audios, all that sort of stuff, I invite you to do something super easy and super simple. I invite you to either like, subscribe, share, comment. I guess super easy way to support me and my blog, and to do so for free. And it's important. Obviously, you want to be staying motivated. And these three things that I'm going to share with you, I imagine you haven't heard these things, but sorry, not haven't, but you have heard these things before. You've heard them before, and so it's nothing new, but it might be something, and it's probably something that you're just not doing. Otherwise, you wouldn't be looking at this video. And remember, doing is better than knowing, right? And so knowing that you should be doing something doesn't help you as much as actually doing it. And so what are these three things? And number one, man, this one is talked about so much. And, chances are you've probably done this, but I'm reminding you, if you haven't done this, make sure that you find your why. Why do you want to become successful? Why do you want to achieve your dream? Why is it? Why do you want to lose weight? I had one of my coaching clients tell me that he wanted to lose weight because he was afraid to take off his shirt when he went swimming with his kids. And so he didn't go swimming with his kids. I want you to think about that, right? That hits me in the heart pretty hard. And so in order for him to lose weight, that why of being able to not feel ashamed when he goes swimming, that was a big deal. And to someone else, it might not be. And so, you've heard the saying, you got to find a why that makes you cry. Find something that motivates you so that each and every day, it's going to feel tough, right? It's going to feel tough each and every day. And so on those days that it feels tough, you have that why just to keep you motivated. You know what? I do want it bad enough. I want it so I can X, Y, and Z. I want to make some extra money so that my spouse can stay at home and take care of the kids. Or I want to make some extra money so that I could finally quit my job because I don't like my boss so much. Or whatever the case may be. Maybe it's more time freedom. Whatever the case may be, find your why. And the daily part is make sure you review it every day. Review your why every single day. What I like to tell my clients and what I do myself is I take my why, put it on some Postit Notes, all right? And I put it in three different places. Place number one is on my bathroom mirror, all right? And so why that's important is that it's something that I see very early in the morning, all right? I look at my why, stay motivated. And then it's also something that I see late at night when I go to bed. I'm like, okay, I brush my teeth, go to bed, and I see it periodically through the day because it's on my bathroom mirror. Number two is on the dashboard of a car. And this works if you drive daily. If you don't drive daily, put it somewhere else. It doesn't matter, right? But make sure you put it somewhere. And number three is put it somewhere where you'll see it a lot. And so for my friend who wanted to lose weight, he actually put it on the fridge because every time he went to the fridge, he had to make that decision of whether he wanted to, cheat on his diet and get a snack, or whether he wanted to be able to, in the future, his future self would be able to not feel so self-conscious when he went swimming with his kids. And so that works, and it works really well. So put your why in three different spots and watch how motivated you are. Watch how much more action you start to take. Number two, feel worthy. And I feel like I've talked about this a lot, especially in the last couple of weeks. I have put up 13 different ways of going from feeling worthless to feeling worthy in 3 different videos. Just look them up on my blog or on my channel. Just put in worthy and you'll see them. I started off with 4 ways of feeling worthless to feeling worthy. Then I expanded it to more because people asked for more. I put 4 more ways, and then I put 5 more ways. So that's 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 5 more is 13. There's 13 ways of feeling worthless to feeling worthy. So important. And the reason why it's so important is because we often think, like I used to think, that in order to be worthy, I had to achieve something first. Because it's kind of like the Olympics, right? You have to win that gold, and then you get that achievement, and you feel worthy of, you're standing on the podium. And same thing, you feel like what you get is that reward for achieving that goal. And it and once you get that, then you'll feel worthy. And really, it's the other way around. You have to feel worthy first. And then when you feel worthy first, then you start doing those things that you know you deserve to do so they can achieve those goals. If you don't feel worthy, chances are you're going to be playing, not playing, but you're not going to be working as hard. You won't be playing full out. You'll be playing half out or less than half. And you can't achieve your goals if you're playing half out. If you're not playing full out, you're not going to get there. You're simply not going to get there. So it's important that you feel worthy and feel worthy first. And number three, you've heard it before, very important, believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Realize that you can do it. And some of us, we think, you know what, how can I do it? I've never done it before. Maybe you have all these reasons. I'm too young. I'm too old. I'm not educated enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. There's all these different reasons why you feel like you just can't do it. And it's important that you do believe in yourself. And you know what? Other people have done it. And you've heard me say this before, but I'm going to say it again. There are people that have had less than you. They've had less time than you. They've had less resources and money than you. They've had less education than you. They're not as smart as you are. They're not as good looking as you are. Yet they achieved the life of their dreams simply because they feel like they believed themselves. They knew that they can do it. People love this underdog story, and you can be one of them. If you don't believe in yourself, like most people do, then it's important that you start. And one of the, a couple of different ways that you could really start to build faith in yourself is one, look at autobiographies that you could see, of successful people. And all the good autobiographies are like rags to riches stories, and you realize if they could do it, so can you, because you'll realize once again that these people that are, the protagonists in these true stories, right? These true stories, they all start off with less than you, less money, less education, less time, all this stuff, right? And they still achieved it. And so if they can do it, so can you. Another thing that you should look at is look at some of your achievements. Look at what you have done. You have done some pretty spectacular things. And if you don't review them and look them over, you're gonna forget about them. You won't feel one, you won't feel worthy, and two, you won't believe in yourself. And you might think that some of these tasks and some of these achievements that you have done don't really mean much. They really do. If you compare them, or if other people saw what you have done, they would applaud you, and I applaud you for that. All right. And so these three things will keep you motivated throughout the day. One is find your why. Two, feel worthy. And three, believe in yourself. So important that you do these three things to stay motivated, because once again, I'll say it again, once you're motivated, you get consistent, and when you get consistent, you start achieving the results that you want. So I trust you got some awesome value out of this. Again, I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you want to see more videos like this, you can go over my blog. It's kennysantos.com. You can even put your name and email in, and you're going to get an awesome audio and grow in your business. Now remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only got to do two things about that. We got to recognize those miracles. And then my favorite part, we get to accept those miracles. All right, take care and create a great day.